Hello everybody, welcome to another ball review on the channel, and this time for the season 76 ball and the Independence ball. This is the first time we do get balls with the new ball stat thingy, or whatever we can call it. I've been getting loads of requests for a ball review, and I will as always do my very best to be as transparent and objective as possible when it comes to producing the information that I think is valuable for these two balls, good as bad. But before we do that, make sure that you do hit the thumbs up button, also subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification. Season 76 is here. There has been announcement of Pebble Beach. Gonna be awesome to be able to play that in the game. There's gonna be golden shot, checkpoint challenge, and for those that do want to have an edge on that, patreon.com/golfclashtommy is the place to be. Sign up by scanning the QR code or use the link patreon.com/golfclashtommy. You can choose whatever package you like. We do cover all the game modes there. And for an example, the 4th of July tournament is up and running, where we do have ultimate tournament text guides as always for expert and master division. But let's jump into the ball review here. We have at the top here, like you had to kind of press and go to another place to get all this information. That's why it looked weird. But live the dream with Independence ball. Power 10, side spin 5, top spin boost 9, and then it's wind 0. Then we do have take a bite of the season 76 ball, or the hamburger ball, which we can also I call it power 5, side spin 7, wind resistance 10, and precision 7. And obviously, most of those stats looks extremely weird. You're probably not seen that before, but it is as simple as just a couple of days ago, we had an update, for being more exact, Thursday last week during the opening round. We had an update where all the ball stats were changing. So the previous power 5 ball is now a power 10 ball, previous power 3 ball is now a power 6 ball. So basically the stats has doubled. They have not lost its value, the stats just look different. That's because the game makers are looking for new ways of creating new unique ball stats and therefore earn more money. That's just pure simple business math for you all. But that also makes it a little bit more difficult to know if you shall invest or not. First and foremost, we want to be perfectly clear with players that following me and the team's content. You are not going to be feeling forced investing in ball stats that have the unique ball stats, because we will still create content and shots that will make it possible for you to use the balls that you have been investing in the past, and also obviously the free-to-play side of things as well. But there are some valuable things to think about when it comes to the some of the stats, and we are gonna jump into that now. We are starting with the season 76 ball, the hamburger ball, because I think these are the stats that is very interesting in terms of like in between situation. We have power 5, side spin 7, and wind resistance 10, and precision 7. The valuable thing with this ball compared to the older type of balls is the side spin 7. The side spin 7 will allow yourself to set an in-between spin that we otherwise had to do somewhat all by feel, kind of guessing based on how we look at it looks. Now, there is a debate going on if it is seen as 3.4 or 3.5 side spin, but in the end though, it gives us another reference when it comes to dialing in shots, especially from a tournament perspective, which is very valuable. From a tournament perspective though, with this ball, I think it's an okay ball, but the problematic thing for me with this type of ball is that with the flag on top, with it not being entirely round, then I do feel that this is a ball that is more designed for being on a par 3 ball for tournaments. Now, the precision 7 is good. That's in between a precision 3 and a precision 4 as it was in the past. So precision 7 is good. Wind resistance 10 is obviously the max we can have, a previous wind 5, which is great. Side spin 7 gives you 3.5 side spin to use in total. And then we do have the power 5, which is in between an old power 2 and a power 3 ball. Now, you look how you can listen how complicated it may sound, but I'm trying to kind of just reflect to what we were used to in the past. So this ball is definitely an okay ball from a tournament perspective. It will be used, but I see this ball definitely as more towards a power 3 ball, just because of the fact of the design and the shape of the particular ball. It is a little bit on the smaller side as well, which is important to have in mind. Tour play, I think, is a brilliant ball. In tour play, we don't really care as much about the size and the shape, not in the same extent at least. And having power 5, which once again is in between the old power 2 and power 3, which is perfect. I mean, that's gonna apply definitely on many of the already designed shots that we have. It's perfectly in the mix of where I want it to be when it comes to the power. The wind resistance, absolutely brilliant as well, as it is maximum. The side spin is great too. So there isn't really much to complain about from a tour play perspective, but obviously if we're gonna get up to a 9 or to a 10, we kind of have to get up, at least when it comes to the precision, a couple of notch too. I would like to have a power 6 or a power 7 ball for it to be ultimate, and obviously side spin we can get up to side spin 10 as well. Checkpoint challenge, 5 out of 10. This is a ball that you're swapping to in shootout, most likely. Can use it on certain par 4s and the par 5s as well, but mainly that you're swapping to this ball in shootout. And that goes as well for the tour play thing as well, that you can actually change ball in shootouts now too, which is a good thing to have in mind. Without saying what I really think about that update in general. But checkpoint challenge, 5 out of 10. I think it's like an in-between ball, will be used sometimes, will not be used sometimes. So definitely a 5 out of 10 is very okay. Independence ball, power 10, side spin 5, wind resistance 0, and top spin boost 9. This is a ball that is in between like an owl ball and this big game ball that has the top spin boost 10. So this is definitely a ball for me to get. This is the reason why I bought balls from this package, because this is a ball that I forgot to buy in the past because I was sick and I forgot the deadline on buying the big game ball. So that's why I'm getting stuff from this bundle. But power 10 is the maximum power you can get. Side spin 5 gives you 2.5 side spin to use. Wind resistance 0, and then top spin boost 9 gives you 4.5 top spin boost to use. From a tournament perspective, we do have 5 out of 10 because this is a situational ball. We are not going to use this ball all the time, but when we do have a tailwind, and we had a couple in the previous tournament where we had a scenario where we was playing with top spin boost, this is an absolute brilliant ball to use, and it's definitely a ball type that is a must when it comes to your inventory if you don't have any top spin boost 8 or top spin boost 10 ball, meaning the previous top spin boost 4 and top spin boost 5 ball. Tour play, 2 out of 10. Might be scenarios where you can send it in tour play, get an easy win, but in general, a crappy ball when it comes to tour play, when it comes to the wind resistance 0 in particular, but also the power 10, which is obviously not applicable when it comes to certain shootouts. Checkpoint challenge, 6 out of 10 is what we're using there. Definitely a ball that can be used in some tailwind scenarios. When it comes to the par 4s and the par 5, we usually play with crappy clubs, which in the end is going to be somewhat helpful in my opinion. But the wind resistance 0 is crap, but the beautiful thing, as per the same as the tour play, that you can swap ball in shootout if you would so like. But definitely checkpoint challenge, power is most definitely a very important stat. Hopefully all of those things that I say make sense, because it's obviously been taking a little time for me to get used to the new ball stats, the new way the spins are looking and stuff like that, especially when, as always, we don't really get the proper information from the game makers, and they throw an update on a day when, at least from a tournament play perspective, people are very busy and a lot of people are playing, a lot of glitches happens always with an update and stuff like that. But when it comes to the balls here, the ball centering and such, both of the balls are a little bit small, 2 pixels too small on this ball, and the other ball is 1 pixel too small. I just don't like the flag on it. I just feel as well that in the game sometimes, even though they say they're fixed up, sometimes the ball is not centered when you are doing your second shot and it's on the side and stuff like that. I don't really like that risk to be had. When it comes to ball information in general, you can find the ball information on golfclashtommy.com/balls. Have in mind though that we are at the moment going through an update as well on the website to apply and kind of follow along with the recent update, and that will take a little while, but Once that is done, you will be able to obviously look at the balls there with the current way we look at the stats. You will also be able to sort in different ways. You will also be able to find what generation they are in as well once that update is done. So a lot of things to do, obviously, but hopefully you enjoy this ball review. I'm very curious to hear your thoughts about the balls, but also the update in general. I would love to hear your thoughts. Did you feel it was necessary? Do you feel it's just a money grab, or you think it was a good thing for the game and stuff like that? I definitely feel urged to share my thoughts about this update soon enough as well in another video. So thank you so much everybody for watching this ball review, and I wish you the best of luck in your Golf Clash game.